There are many reasons why you should choose Inform USA Accreditation. The most important one is that it is the best way to ensure that your information and referral organization is operating according to industry standards. Going through it has many benefits, both to the organization, including staff, management, and even funders, and to the general public and community at large. In the next several minutes, we'll walk you through the basic accreditation process from start to finish, so you can better understand it and make the right decision. The first step is to submit an accreditation application, which is available on our website. You can choose the best payment method or plan for your agency and fill in the details in the application. Once we receive your payment, the accreditation director will email you your accreditation packet. The packet contains a personalized timeline for your organization based on whether this is your first time going through accreditation or if it is a re-accreditation. First-time applicants face an 18-month process. Re-accreditation is a process that takes 12 months. In that timeline, you will find each phase of the process attached to target dates. Each phase will begin with an email from the accreditation director and include the details necessary to start that phase. Remember that the first 4 phases can be completed in any order or date based on your needs. Otherwise, the phase's timing is defaulted to the timeline found in the accreditation manual. One of the first phases is the call review phase. It involves Inform USA using a third-party entity to review your service delivery. 10 anonymous calls are placed to your organization, and then 3 scoring rounds are conducted using objective and subjective ratings. A summary of the findings is compiled for you, and a minimum of 80% is necessary to pass this phase. Another phase is the Resource Database Review phase. This phase starts with an online review of your resource database via 2 days of video calls with an Inform USA database reviewer. The reviewer asks questions aligning with the accreditation manual to better understand your database management. Additional documentation is also requested to help assess whether the practices align with the requirements outlined in the manual. A summary report identifies the areas where the requirements are met and where more work is needed. The organization addresses the areas needing improvement and sends back their agency response. Inform USA reviews those materials and provides a subsequent report if requirements remain unmet. This process goes back and forth until all requirements have been met. The community survey phase involves a customer satisfaction survey sent to resources in your resource database. It gathers the experiences of fellow human service professionals as they have interacted with your organization. Questions aimed at understanding the nature of the relationship, such as, we regularly refer clients to them, and the organization is collaborative. Use a rating scale for objective scoring. An open-ended question allows respondents to share any additional information about their experiences. This process provides valuable insight for the organization regarding the awareness and perceptions of human service agencies within the resource database. The last of the first 4 phases is the consultative review phase. Work on this phase should begin as soon as possible after receiving the packet. Typically, it takes a few months to compile a complete initial submission. During this phase, the organization is asked to respond in a narrative format to questions regarding their overall operations. Additional documentation is also requested so that the consultative reviewers can evaluate if the services are being provided in alignment with the accreditation requirements. Once the reviewer has finished their review of the materials, they provide a summary report that identifies the areas where the requirements are met and where more work is needed. Just like the process outlined in the database phase, the organization then addresses the areas needing improvement and sends back its agency response. Inform USA reviews those materials and provides a subsequent report if requirements remain unmet. This process goes back and forth until all requirements have been met. After successfully completing these first 4 phases, a virtual site visit is scheduled. During the visit, via video conference software, interviews are conducted with staff from various areas of the INR program. The visit can happen over 1 day or 2 shorter days, depending on the program's preference. A summary report from the site visit and the overall findings are then submitted to the Accreditation Commission for review. If it is determined that the organization has met the requirements, accreditation is awarded for 5 years. The Accreditation Director and the accreditation reviewers aim to support organizations going through the process. Being an accredited organization is a great source of pride for those who achieve the honor. We hope you consider making this part of your organizational quality assurance process.